Hi guys! So today I decided to put the review up finally for Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I'm gonna leave here for you guys or somewhere or on my face the cover for it. It took me a while to actually decide to put a review for this because first of all, I'm trying very hard, even when I did it on the paper, to do a review without giving any spoilers out or without start crying. So, wish me luck. I've been wanting to read Me Before You for quite a while. The thing that actually made me really want to read it, it was a trailer for the movie. So seeing that trailer, I'm like, I really want to see the movie, so I should read the book. I did the worst thing ever. Like, why would I do something like that? Towards the ending, I started like, Argh! If you guys have not read this book and you don't want any spoilers, either you stop seeing this video or you're gonna keep watching on your own risk. Because I don't know how many spoilers I'm gonna give away. I don't know exactly how big I'm gonna do. Try my best to do small ones. So yeah, here we go. So, you ready? Spoilers? Okay. So reading through this, I was like, I like it and all of that. Like, I really enjoy how Lou Clark is. She's just a normal person that she used to work in this cafe, and now she's trying her best to find work because she needs to help her family, right? Especially since her sister cannot work anymore because she decides to go back to school, and she has to take care of her son also. So yeah, you can imagine like more expenses and things like that, so she cannot help the parents anymore, so she'll be the only one, Lou. So finally, after looking so many things up, she found like as a caregiver, although she never liked to be something like that. She's like, okay, she got interested to see what is the most amount she could do, like she will have to do, and it wasn't that many, just literally help feeding the person and making sure he's okay and cleaning maybe a little bit around the house. That's it. Well, at the beginning, the relationship between Clark, which that's her name, Luke Clark, so Clark and Will Trainer, it was very cold. Like, it even made me like laugh the first time when they actually met, and he made a face to scare her. Like I was reading through there, and he was explaining from her point of view, like this how she will see the guy, because he changed his face and contoured it and like made it like that because he's a paraplegic, so he could move his head and a part of his arm, but like he did it worse so he can scare her. In the end, when she still didn't get scared and stayed there, he just straightened his hair and head, so it was like just a normal person. It was just funny. Like, he had so many points that they were funny and all that. I literally kept myself together and I said, I'm gonna be okay, maybe sad, but I'm not gonna cry or anything like that, like how it happened either to Allegiant. And I should have thought about that, because if it happened to Allegiant, I'm like, well, this one is pretty much like about real life, right? So maybe this one will be the same. Well, no, I didn't think about it. I'm like, the movie will be, maybe they change. And although I do know what will happen, of course, when we found out the truth and everything, I hoped, although how I said I knew, I hoped he will change his mind. I hope, like, if you have watched until here, listen, now for sure I'll give you big spoilers out. So either you go away or you're gonna stay watch it with lots of spoilers. So you've been warned. Spoilers. Ready? Okay. So when she found out that she's only there mostly to babysit him so he doesn't kill himself again, like, that even like broke me inside. I was thinking like, would I be able to still live with that on my like conscience, to like, oh, I'm gonna help him for like 6 months and then he goes to kill himself. And I'm like, no, 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 how is that possible? So then I started liking it a lot because she started doing so many things to change his mind. And towards the end I'm like, oh, she's gonna make it, she's gonna make it. Even though like when even when she broke up with Patrick, because he became like obsessed with all like working out, Viking things, and all of that, and jealous on, well, like, no offense, but he wouldn't give her any attention, and of course she started liking Will. Anyway, they broke up, and I'm like, oh yes, she's like, she likes him, she's in love with him. Maybe now, because I knew he liked her, maybe now he's gonna stop thinking like that. And then, like, they go on this like beautiful beach and they have fun, they dance, and she decides to kiss him. They kiss and all that, and then he stops her. People, I'm trying not to cry here. Like, this is literally like, it choked me to death. I couldn't. I'm like, no, I had to stop. I'm like, no, I should have filmed that part. I was dying. I was like trying not to, and it was before I was going to work, and I was like holding my nose so I don't make big sobs, putting my head in the pillow. I was crying. So this is what really made me cry. Like, I'm like, oh my god, he's still gonna kill himself, like, when I put my mind to it. But this is what he said. "No, Clark, this is not enough. This is not enough for me. Your love is not enough for me." I was like, oh no, you cannot say that. I was like, no, you cannot say that. Why would you say that? Why? I know, like, we cannot put ourselves in their position and all that, but I was thinking from the point of like the book, like in real life maybe I would have thought differently, although I would have definitely be broken up and all of that. But yeah, it's from like a real story and all that. But people, like, honestly, I got broken up. I was so hoping that maybe he's gonna change his mind, although I should have thought about it will be very hard, because he was like, before the accident, he was the most independent person in the world. He has his own business. He went and climbed like all these mountains and did so many adventures. And so I should have thought, because he cannot do that, he wouldn't want to do it again, right? So, but I was hopeful. I was really hopeful. But yeah, and she was crying and everything. He was trying to make her stop. And she's like, so my love for you is not enough. He's like, you don't understand, like, what I would like to do to you now. Like, yeah, but I thought about previously when she was sitting on him and he was looking at her breasts. Of course, he's a guy, so he looked at her breasts. And he's like, you don't know what I would have done to you now if I wasn't in this. And she's like, no. If you weren't in this, you wouldn't even look at me, because you'll be with all those supermodels. He's like, you're right. So yeah, that's how they brought them together. So he thought, he should have thought about it, but it's a different, I don't know. I know I'm saying lots of things, because when you're like, I'm trying not to make this video about it, like, completely different. When you have, I don't know, it's about this, like, I cannot even go too much in it, like, about the point of how I'm thinking, only about the books, because if I turn to real life, I honestly understand the point of view, although it will break everyone's heart. Like, it's so hard to accept that kind of life. So I'm just not even gonna go there from the point of like real life. Just saying from the point of like, it really broke my heart. It really did. It like, anybody, like, when he said like, you cannot understand, like, I was trying to like wake up every morning. It was so hard for me to wake up, but not now. Not much makes me happy. Only you. It's like, you make me happy, make me want to wake up, like, be alive. And I'm like, oh, you really? So then you're gonna be alive? And no, he just asked her, oh, so would you like to come with me in Switzerland where I'm gonna kill myself? I'm like, what? I'm like, no. I was crying, people. I was so sobbing. I was, no, 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 no. I had to put it down. And I thought about it the whole day of work. So when I was at work, I didn't, like, I had it with me, but I'm like, no, because I'm gonna start crying. I know, like, it was the last chapter or last 2 chapters, I don't remember. I got home and I started reading it, and of course I started sobbing again. Thank God, honestly, that she went with him, because in my opinion she would have really regretted that. She has a beautiful, like, experience, right? So I understand all the things that he wanted her with him, and that he gave her a part, and he changed her. He made more independent. He made her more stronger, more independent, more, like, not to be stepped on. And, like, I really liked the ending. I really enjoyed it, and although it broke my heart. And I'm afraid to go and watch the movie now. So if you guys have read this book, let me know if you'll go and watch the movie. Tell me, should I go and watch this movie? Because I really enjoyed the book, but I know for sure I will need probably packs and packs and packs of tissues. Yeah, that's it. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.